News 8 at 6 starts now.
And we sit down with a close friend of Jennifer Farber Dulos as she shares her thoughts after Michelle Troconis was found guilty.
The Yukon men are sent off in style as March Madness kicks off.
And pro-life advocates rally today at the state capitol.
Good evening. Our top story tonight. It's been a few weeks now since the trial of Michelle Troconis.
Inside the courtroom every day were loved ones of Jennifer Farber Dulos.
News 8's Eva Zamara sat down with one of Jennifer's closest friends to discuss the trial and how the mother of five should always be remembered.
We became quick friends, I think mostly based on our sense of humor and just, you know, the way that you find someone who kind of gets life in the same way you do.
It was the fall of 1990 that Carrie Luft met Jennifer Farber. They were incoming graduate students to the dramatic writing program at NYU. This was them a few years later, working on a play production in New York City.
It's a quality of Jennifer's that when she made true friends, they were friends for life.
Sitting down with News 8, Carrie tells us she feels lucky to have had Jennifer in her life for so long.
She'd always wanted to be a mom, and so when she became a mom and essentially built this wonderful group of kids, just how extraordinary that was, I think, for her and for them.
But on May 24th, 2019, the unthinkable happened. It's believed Jennifer was killed by her estranged husband, Fotis Dulos. His then-girlfriend, Michelle Troconis, was recently convicted of conspiring with him and helping him cover up the crimes.
It's hard to remember what it was like before May 24th happened. And at the same time, I mean, I know it's a cliche, but it has all been very, very condensed.
Carrie has served as a spokesperson for Jennifer's family and friends, providing updates throughout the investigation. While the rest of the world watched it unfold, she was living it.
When you tune in to a story over a period of time, and there are these people involved whom you see time and again, that they're all real people. I think for some of us, it's been just exceedingly strange to be characters in a story, but it's important to remember that this story is real.
And when Troconis' case went to trial, Carrie was in the courtroom with Jennifer's loved ones every day.
It mattered to us to show up for Jennifer and for her family and for the prosecutors and for the investigators and everybody who has unfailingly devoted themselves to this case for almost 5 years.
What's going through your head in that moment right before you knew the jury was going to come out?
We linked arms and just were kind of suspended in time, waiting to hear what we would hear.
Troconis was found guilty on all 6 counts, including the most serious charge, conspiracy to commit murder. But she's maintained her innocence from the start. Kent Mawhinney, Dulos' friend and lawyer, has been charged in connection to Jennifer's disappearance and death as well.
We know that none of this is over. You know, this phase reached a milestone, then there's the next phase, then there's another trial.
Carrie says the prosecutors described it best. Those 7 weeks felt like living on an island, and now they're working to re-enter daily life, which has been anything but normal since that day.
In terms of Jennifer and how she's present in all of our daily lives, I would say that the most immediate way is through her children. Her personality is reflected in each of them in a different and very specific way, and that is just a delight to see.
For that, she credits the strength of Jennifer's mother, Gloria.
Her strength is astounding.
They remain focused in honoring Jennifer's life and seeking answers to the questions that remain nearly 5 years later. In New Haven, Eva Zamara, News 8.
And tomorrow there will be a contempt hearing after claims surfaced of Michelle Troconis having a court-sealed document on her computer screen one day during the trial. She's been charged with criminal contempt of court. Troconis will be transported from the state women's prison in Niantic to the courthouse in Stamford.